You guys, video coming soon on this. As you guys see, floor pan's in. Dad did a pretty good job welding on it. I mean, as far as like welding, this is probably the best job he's ever done. Good mark, makes a good panel. Yeah, that's part number. Really good panel. Needs finished welding. Then paint and an engine and trans in. And I'm probably not going to show that side patch on the floor, probably just this side, because this video is probably going to be really, really long, you guys. And you guys probably don't want to see that, because I literally just have to do a couple holes. This was a full pan, pretty much, or a full toe pan. So that was simple. Good panel, really went in perfect. I mean, we still got plug weld and weld up. See that right there where my finger is? That's actually a slit, so you can move the pan this way or that one, so you can move the pan towards the tunnel. Fit really, really well. Really good pan. The best pan that I have bought for a car yet. This thing is perfect. And yeah, you guys. And I don't know if there's gonna be a video tomorrow. Well, if I won't do any recording on this tomorrow, because I'm gonna be somewhere else with a girl that I am dating or talking to, seeing. And so I don't know if I'll have time to really fuck with this tomorrow or not. If not, the video is coming soon, you guys. It'll all just be one video. One continuous video, because we have to clean the underside of the hood. I have to get all that clean and stripped. Then I have to primer it, and that's gonna sit for a day or two in primer. Then I'll have to scuff it, make it look, wet sand it, make it look good. Then we put the paint on, your first coat of color. And then you'll put another coat on. It says 2 coats, minimum of 2 coats. So put 2 coats on, and I think we clear it, which I'm going with a matte clear because it's under the hood. And I really don't want a gloss clear underneath there. It's not like it's the outside of the body where it needs that. So yeah, it's really not needed to do what we're doing. Now on the outside of the car, if I ever paint the outside of the car, it will be same color, same everything, except gloss clear instead of matte. And then I have to order a brake booster and master cylinder, and a proportioning valve, because the proportioning valve that's on this car is for factory front drums, which this car isn't no more. So there's that. I did get the drive shaft for the 727 because this car was originally a stick. Got it. It's actually over there underneath some fenders. So I have everything minus the brake stuff to make this car work and run. And when we get the floor pan in, I'll start underneath the hood. Like I said, it's probably gonna be a long video because I'm not gonna do this in sections. So, and I noticed that fitting headers in this is gonna be a fun little, it's just gonna be a nightmare, because the header on the passenger side will fit perfectly fine. But I think the header on the driver's side, it has to go through the steering column has to go through it. And I think a torsion bar has to slide through it. So that's gonna be fun to fit in there, especially I don't have no way to really get the car up high enough. So all that'll be a nightmare, which I probably won't record because it's probably gonna be a high cursing moment. And I really don't want to put a bunch of cuss words and see me lose my cool. But there's that. Anything else? Oh, I did find an 8.8 in a junkyard for this, out of a 90 Mustang. So there's that. Floor pans look pretty good. Again, this is like some Rust-Oleum. Oh, it's a rust converter. It's kind of like an undercoating. It's actually pretty good. So this pan comes from about here to the firewall. It actually comes with a lip and everything. So that's what makes this panel so good. Most of the panels I bought, they don't come, either they're too short here, they're too short there, or they're too short back here. Or they don't come with the flange. Because when you put a floor pan in a car, it doesn't matter what car it is, it has a flange up here that these two pieces weld together. You guys can still see a hole there if you pay attention. But this pan came with that. And then these slits here are factory. That's how it comes. These are just in case you need some adjustment to move the pan. This way is what I think they're for. I'm not 100% sure. But I think that's so that way you can adjust out on either side. I'm really psyched because this turns the whole look of this inside of this car. Because it used to be, this was just a whole, like I said, I pulled most of this floor off with my hands. That's how shitty this pan was. And it's all because when they fucking had this car running, this heater core leaked forever and it would just leak and run down. And to be honest, this car didn't have no carpet in it when I got it, but this is probably a rubber floor mat car, being as basic as it is. So that probably helped a lot with the rust too, but this car came from Texas, so there wasn't a lot of rust in the car. This car actually has a Texas title, which means this car is from Texas. So the car was fairly solid until it sat in my yard for like 4 years. I think me and a buddy were figuring it up, and this car has sat here since 2016. For one, I didn't have my license in 2016 to drive the car. For two, it was a 3-speed, and I'm not driving a 3-speed manual anything because it's a lot of work. It's not a 4-speed. It's not cool. And as you guys see, it is a column shifted 3 speeds, which is a 3 on the tree, which I freaking hate. But I converted it to a whole. They torch cut that out, which just destroyed. I mean, fucking idiots. There's a lot of people that just should not be touching fucking cars, and if they touch cars, you know. But again, this probably car wasn't cared about. Let's be honest. When that was probably done, this car was probably just a daily driver. They never thought anybody would really be messing with it when to hop it up. They didn't care about the car. I kind of care about the car. But yeah. So here's your little video update on this. Underside of the hood hasn't been touched. It is still 100%. You guys seen it last? And that's partially because I wanted to put this pan in because of this lip. And to weld that lip on, you would have to sand the paint and the primer off of the car, off the underside of the hood. So I might as well put this in and then paint. And never mind the dash, they drilled holes and shit everywhere for toggle switches or radio or something. But, and then that's not factory at all. That is actually my dad's ground strap. He welded it to the floor so he can put his ground strap here for welding. As always, guys, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate you guys watching and all that good jazz. This thing is coming together slowly, and I'm really looking forward to driving it this summer. Even if it's at the end of summer, I will drive this at least a month. I'll actually probably drive this up till December because it won't be sold on the roads hopefully until December. Maybe the end of November. Then I'll decide if I want to really keep the car or if I want to trade it for something else.